I think it'd be interesting to see a live action Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways.
Only because I want to see how they do that hair IRL.
Well, I don't. No. I don't think. Here's the thing: the Yu-Gi-Oh series. There's always a new protagonist every single time they do something new.
Yeah, but they were not going to do something new. They're going to go to the Yu-Gi-Oh series. They're going to go to the original series. We don't know that.
But I mean, why do they need to? I mean, like if
because it's what they always do. This exists.
True,
Put Yugi's face on it.
It would be what they do, but I think if they had at least one functional brain cell, they'd make it with a new set of characters, and the only thing being the constant is the cards.
Probably. Why should we still have a bunch of anime cards? Like, despite the fact that we're not in anime, they still have, like, bullshit card of sanctity.
What would we even call those at that point? Because they wouldn't be anime cards, they'd be IRL live action cards.
I activate my IRL card of sanctity, which lets us both draw until we have 6 cards in our hand. Oh, go flip yourself.
I activate pot of middle finger. It forces you to discard all the cards in your hand, then I draw cards equal to the number of cards you discarded.
Bye. Yeah, it's like how we have like anime cards, manga cards, and we have live action cards. It starts a whole new section for the wiki.
Wasn't there like a trap card that was like really, really broken in the anime? Oh yeah, power balance. It forces your opponent to discard half the cards in their hand, then you draw a number of cards equal to the cards they discarded.
All used for one scene of for the anime one time, which is just one of those where it's like, oh, I love when they use this one scene in a card that they'll never use again, and just not like they're ever going to be printed IRL. We don't have to worry about that. And then Edo comes along.
Yeah.
Special summon a level 4 or lower Earth monster from your deck with no costs at all. Sure, that sounds fair and balanced. Why not? Ice Age Panic.
I mean, it's...
Wait, no, it wasn't level 4 or lower, because I'm getting mixed up with the good card like Unexpected Die. Well, not good card, real card.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of good cards, you see that new Mikanko card they just recently released?
No.
It's actually called Furry.
I am now going to delete all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's spelled F-U-R-I, but it's pronounced Furry, the orb of Mikanko. And it is, in fact, a fox girl.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
But no, actually, the card effect is really good. It basically prevents all of your cards from being targeted. Period.
Neat. Oh, thank goodness, the furries are protecting me.
Yep.
You cannot defeat me, Kaiba. I've surrounded myself with furries.
You cannot defeat me, Kaiba. I have surrounded myself with all these furry monsters.
There's just Karibos everywhere.
With all these hairy balls. Oh boy, yeah, that one's gonna get demonetized.
Or monetized?
Yeah, sure. We're not monetized at all because we're lame.
Yeah. I didn't know we could get monetized at 10 subs.
Yeah.
YouTube really lowered their standards.
Yeah, I think they definitely did lower their standards. They just lowered their standards for us. Everybody else has to have now 10,000 subscribers. We can only have 10.
Yes, simps.
Simps.
Oh
my! You know what? Actually, kind of going back to Disney a little bit. I just noticed that there's a lot of Benji movies.
Binging movies?
No, Benji. You know Benji the dog?
Vaguely.
You've never heard of Benji the dog?
I think I've heard of it before. I just, I don't exactly watch the movies, so,
Well, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Basically, apparently there's like 5 different Benji movies. Like, that's almost as many as Beethoven.
But this is Benji's third.
So imagine Beethoven, but small and cute.
Yeah, I googled the thing. I think I've seen this thing before. Look, it doesn't have the clip of it doesn't have the gif of the dog running up and punching a guy in the face. I'm not interested.
It does have a. It does have a clip of a dog running up and knocking another dog off of a cliff.
Well, that's close, but it's just the same with being punched by a dog.
Oh, that reminds me. You know what? I just remembered. This is gonna be like a complete tangent, but they actually made a series with that dog that involved him meeting an alien and a robot.
They called it Alf.
No, like they called it. It was Benji something, but yeah, I don't know. That like for like the shortest time, that dog was like the most popular thing ever.
Because it sounds about right.
But that was again like that was like in the 1980s, but yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on to the next topic, I suppose.